just to the entire content. Excellence is when we build expertise in ourselves. When we can do what we know. It is not enough to know. They say unless you can do it, you don't know it yet. It's true. It's not enough to say that I know, I understand titration. No, it's not enough to say I understand mutation or evolution or production. It's not enough to say I understand loci or SADs or vectors. It's not enough to say I understand logarithms and rotation. And it's not enough. We are sure that we know when we can do that which we think we know. Excellence is when we are fully aware that the percentage of knowledge that we have really works. The much that you understand in mapping, does it work? What you understand in evolution, does it work? What you understand in every other subject, does it work? Does forestry work? Can you put them on a piece of paper? Can you do it the way it's in your head? It's not enough to know it. Excellence demands that we put it out, that we express it. Excellence is an expression, is a fruit of who we are. We must understand, even as I walk towards conclusion, that knowledge is useless without actions. Unless we are able to use that understanding that we have, unless I can put down, yes, I know how to calculate back taxation, but unless I can do that, unless I can handle the payee on a piece of paper, I must not, let me use the word must, I must not assume that I know. That knowledge is useless unless I can do it. The examiner doesn't care how much you know, he cares how much you can do. So unless you do it, you don't know it yet. I must then mention one thing in submission and conclusion. That yes, brothers and sisters, you are really in a very important stage of life. But as I tell you about excellence, I must remind you that direction is important than speed. I have learned that I've learned this in life, to always look at the compass more than I check the clock. You have to really have a trajectory of where you are going. Why should you get that grade that you need in mathematics? Why should you work hard to harmonize your performance in sciences and languages and humanities? Why should you do this? Why should you synchronize the way you are executing your mathematical knowledge with what you are doing in chemistry and your calculations in word problems in mathematics and calculations in titration and the other equations in chemistry and biology and physics? Why should you synchronize this? Why should you have all the studying? Why should you wake up early in the morning from 4 a.m. maybe in the morning to 10 p.m. in the evening? Why should you do all this? Sit down in a class, listen to lessons, make notes, study. What is the purpose? Where are you going? What is the use of this? Unless you have direction, then the speed might not be as much useful. But when you are sure of where you are going, then we can have a conversation about the speed. So even as we are trying to find ways of getting back to our books and building ourselves and developing ourselves, even in this extended holiday, we must not forget that we have to have a destination for us to move. A destination gives us the direction, and it helps us in keeping a balance in our speed. And with this, I wish you all the very best. And I encourage you that yes, the holiday has been extended, but it's an opportunity for you to refresh, to recharge. Further, even if you had recharged, you have to take it from the positive side and get it as a time to build yourself better, to put things together that you hadn't put together during the past weeks of your holiday. Yes, don't you sit down and say, oh, things are going south. We have been told to stay at home, Father. Don't you do that. This time is essential, just as it could have been if you had gone to school. Get to doing something. Harmonize your studies. Start planning yourself. Put yourself in a daily schedule as if you are in school. Learn what you can learn. Do what you can do. Seek knowledge on the things that you maybe you didn't have enough time to revise. If you are a candidate, take time to have a connection between your Form 1 information and knowledge with the Form 2 and Form 3. Utilize this moment. It is always good to consider what can be done, even in times like this, to make things better. So this is my prayer and my wish to you, that the holiday, yes, has been extended to an unknown date, but that you will find ways of utilizing your time at home, that you will find ways of utilizing the people around you and building yourself for the better. That it will be a great time of recharging. I believe, as I always say, that I know that every student can be better. No matter where you are and the level you are, you can be better. And that better is waiting for you. Thank you so much, and God bless you.